Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for January 21st, 2026. Just finishing this, today's been a little bit of a crazy day. Just finishing off a training session and a qualification and certification session for an NRA certification for basic pistol. That is not as important. The specifics of that are not as important as what that has led me to think about as far as this idea of path to progress. For some of us, we have things that we say, oh, I'd like to do that, but I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if the money's worth it. I don't know if this is worth it. All of these different kinds of things. I have felt that way about working with getting some NRA certification and becoming an NRA certified instructor. And then an interesting thing came along. An individual came along and said, hey, I'd be interested in having you be a backup instructor for a shooting class up at a local university. And I said, I'm interested. They said, we'll pay for you to go get certified. I said, I'm on my way. And had the opportunity to go through the training class. Along the way, now I've been shooting since I was 12, long time, decades. And along the way, I learned some things. I was talking to my wife about it this morning, and I learned some things that were not new, but clarified. Most of what I learned in the course as I was going through it, very, very familiar, very normal kinds of things. But a few things I learned just fine-tuning adjustments on some stuff. And that is really what progress is all about. It's about making fine-tuning adjustments. So the two things that I've been taking away from this today are, if there's something that you want to do and it's not going to bankrupt the family, maybe it's not a bad idea to go out and do some new things and try some new stuff. And even if it's a new twist on an old thing, hey, if it's gonna give you a feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of movement, a feeling of progress, then maybe it's worthwhile. And the other thing that I'm taking away is, it's not a bad idea to revisit the fundamentals. We've heard it on this channel before, right? It's not a bad idea to revisit the fundamentals, get some fine tuning, and make things a little bit better. I hope these things have been useful for you, because I know they've been very useful for me and a lot of fun. If this is useful, then great. If you like the video, share it around. Let's get more people coming with us on the path to progress. In the meantime, this has been the Path to Progress. My name is Todd Wente. Nullum Diem. We'll see you next time.